Hi everyone, we're here for Betta's Latte Art Challenge. We've got two of the finest baristas in the Brisbane Heat franchise. We've got Marnus Labuschagne, self-proclaimed King Barista, and James Baisley, the rookie of the side. They're both going to make some nice latte art. Bays, you've drawn the short straw and you get to go first. So Marnie's going to make both the shots because he likes to claim that he knows how to do that. So let's get to it. So what's the guide to a good shot of coffee, Man?
I think this is actually the most underrated thing. This is the most important part of a good coffee. You know, the latte art is just a little bit of the icing on the cake. Key with these shots is you want it to look like sort of honey that's just come out of the fridge. So nice and slow pour, nice and thick. So right here we've got the grind on 18. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, there it is. This is the pre-infusion now, and then now it should kick off.
That looks like beautiful honey.
There we go, see there?
It's dark honey.
So I like to run it for about 23 seconds. That's my go-to. And then if you see there, that's see the nice crema. You sort of tap it down just to get those bubbles out. Righto, Bays, you're up.
So are we going self-guided?
Self-guided, mate. So we want to hear that hissing sound for about 6 seconds.
6 seconds.
That's getting some air into the milk. That's not great, but yeah, about there. And then it's just a steady hand, Matty, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nice and steady there. Couple of bubbles out here, Rennes.
Is that good? You want bubbles?
And then you give it a bit of a swirl. That's what I was taught. All right, Man, how's that looking?
So you're going your swirl technique?
Yeah, and now this is the...
Oh, it's not bad.
So I can see where the love hearts are coming from. You've got the benchmark. You're first up. Marn's got to try and beat that, and the pressure is on him. As many would say, runs on the board in a final.
Filled that up a fair bit there, so. Righto. Well, now it's crunch time, isn't it? I like to get the steam on's got to be going real hard so you get that milk texture right at the start.
It's a quick little transition there.
Pressure's on here.
And your latte art, what's your go-to, Man?
It's kind of the fern.
Fern? Silver fern.
So here we go. So just trying to.
It's a lovely start.
Oh dear, he's cooked it.
Oh!
I'll tell you what I have done. The milk, a couple of tulips.
2 tulips.
I mean, that kind of looks like the World Cup kind of trophy.
It does. And this is where the pressure on me comes in. So, Man, were you just trying to fluff what you were doing?
Nah, sorry, I was actually gonna drink it. I haven't
judged yet, mate.
Gonna have a sip.
So I'm no expert, but I think we might need to just go round 2. That was a warm-up round. Maybe you needed a little sip of coffee. Round 2, here we go. So Marnie's going first this time.
Team. Yeah, that's us.
That looks delicious, Man. Okay, well, we've got something on the board now.
Bit of swirl.
Can't see what he's doing there, but I feel like it looks good from here.
No one can see what he's doing. He's the tallest man in the world.
It had potential. It had potential. You just.
Not bad.
Not bad.
Not too bad. But
It had a lot of potential.
heavy froth. That's why the milk couldn't come through.
Oh!
Well, obviously there's been a bit of a spill here. Pretty revolutionary here though. We do have DRS available. So
And you know I like using DRS.
you do like using DRS. So Marn's
we'll
going to go
use it,
DRS.
and-
We'll go upstairs. Soft signal was out. And we'll see, we've got the footage, we've got 25 cameras here. So we'll see the footage, then that'll give me a real test about who won. Because at the moment, Bays has won because Marn doesn't have any. What's your latte art look like there?
Yeah, nice.
Yeah,
Empty.
nice. So we'll check the footage and we'll come back to you after this. Okay, so we got the review footage up here. We'll have a look at a couple of angles. We'll look
First
at the
thing.
Soft signal is
latte art, and then we'll.
Soft signal is it's Rennes' fault for the spillage.
This is in.
Here we
ultra
go.
small.
Slow. Okay, so
so
here I come.
I'm holding the bottom.
No, you've let
I've
go.
let go.
One hand off.
Oh, it is.
No, I've gone. Can we rock and roll that to ultra edge? You've not lifted your hand up high enough.
That's.
And look, so I don't see any baton there. So I'm gonna have to say that's Marnus's fault. In coffee.
Oh, I tell you what, he gets it out of the way.
That's
Quick, have a look
fast
at that.
feet.
Fast feet. That is good.
That's
Look at
very
that.
good. Now we've got the latte art. So I did have a view initially of who I thought was going to win. This camera, unfortunately, Razor, does not do any justice to your little tulip there. I think the winner's going to have to go to Marn, partly because I like him and I don't want him to spray me for getting coffee on his shoes. But
Is that an admission of guilt there?
no, it was not.
It was. There was a little technicality.
So that concludes the Betta Latte Art Challenge. There's obviously a little bit of a blip that, fortunately, the fairies have cleaned up on the floor here. But I'm going to have to give the winning prize to the man on my right here, Marnus Labuschagne.
Thank you, Matthew.
Well done. Commiserations, Bays. Unfortunately, the poor angle, you're too tall. Well done.
Betta, home of the heat.
Enjoy the bean.
Hold, just hold.
We've got enough spillages.
That's cool.